13 through 18, there were two parts that we were supposed to answer to: the meaning of life, and then the ability to think independently. So Botticelli, the rat that resides in the jail, the prison, he tries to persuade Roscoe that the meaning of life for the rats is to give pain and suffering for the humans, and he himself enjoys torturing humans, the prisoners. But after Roscoe saw the light flickering right in front of his eyes from the torch, he thought that the meaning of his life is light and he needed to pursue that. But Botticelli says the opposite. So I would say, just like Despereaux, this guy Roscoe is a pretty unique rat. He's different from other rats in that he pursues something that other rats do not. He pursues light, and I think the light symbolizes hope, a better future. So he is filled with, vision for the future, but then he is constantly discouraged by Botticelli and then the jailer Gregory. Yeah, so the meaning of life, and Botticelli says that the meaning of life for the rats has to be torturing people and giving pain to people. And I think that giving pain to other people can never be a meaning of life, because if if you enforce cruelty on other people, you are causing pain not only to others but also to yourself as well, because after doing that you're going to be filled with guilt and you're going to be filled with displeasure. So it's just like inflicting pain to yourself as well. So I don't think that can be the meaning of life at all. And for me personally, well, there could be a lot of different meanings, but then if I were to pick one, I would say reading books is a great pleasure and meaning of my life, because I have to read many different books. I have to read four different books for four different classes, and one of them is the Tale of Despereaux. And I feel like I am a person who's full of pride and I make so many mistakes every day and I regret. But when I read books, there are many lessons that I can take, and then I am humbled, and then I am sometimes inspired, and I can repent on the mistakes that I made. So books are really good for me to reflect on my behavior. So books can be a great meaning of my life personally. So I would like you guys to share your meaning personally as well. And then the ability to think independently. So Roscoe, he instinctively believes that the meaning of his life is light, but Botticelli continues to say, no, your meaning is torturing the prisoners. Your meaning is giving suffering to people. Your meaning is darkness. And when he hears that over and over, at first he gets fooled by it. He gets deceived by those words and that he actually believes it. But he actually questions over and over whether that should be truly the meaning of his life, and he ventures out to the human world, and then he exposes himself to other worlds, the outside world, and that's why he comes to a realization. No, what I truly love is the light, not the darkness. Yeah. So this shows that Roscoe has the ability to think independently, and then he's full of passion, and then he is looking for something that is not darkness. So he wants to overcome the environment that he's born inside. Yeah. So in life, there might be people or there might be forces that give you a lot of pressure and then that try to make you believe that you want something that you actually do not want. I felt that way one time. So these days, there is a thing called social media, like the Facebook and then the Instagram or whatnot. And then I use the Instagram a lot. And then when I open my Instagram, there are a lot of like beautiful and like skinny girls. And then and then when I look at them, I'm just like pressured and I get a lot of pressure. Oh, maybe I should like go on a diet. Maybe I should like stop eating. And then maybe I should like lose weight. Those are the pressures that I get every day when I like look at TV, when I like look at the social media posts and or like posted by the celebrities. But so we feel all kinds of pressures every day, and then those pressures from peer and the social media, maybe family and friends, they try to like force you to believe in something, to force you to pursue something that you actually do not want. So it's very important to, you know, not to be swayed by other people's opinions, but then stay firm and then listen to your inner voice. Okay, and thinking independently is very important for your happiness, to pursue your own version of happiness. That's what I thought of these two questions, and we're gonna hear from each one of you. And then you guys are not supposed to look at your response while talking. So we're gonna practice all at the same time, just once, all right? So everybody get your ears plugged, and then let's just practice all together. Ready, set, start. Well, the meaning of life, according to Botticelli, is torturing the humans and inflicting pain to others. On the other hand, Roscuro believes that the meaning of his life is light. So this sets Roscuro apart from other rats, because other rats, they are born in the dreary, dark, and gloomy world, and they're pretty used to it, and they want to maintain the status quo, but then he wants to challenge the status quo, and then he envisions something else, something different. And Botticelli keeps pressuring Roscuro to make him believe that what he wants is darkness instead of light, but he doesn't fall for that. He constantly listens to himself, and he constantly listens to his hurt, and that's why he ventures out to the outside world and meet with the human, and then participate in the party thrown by the king. 여기까지 할게요, 여러분. 여기까지 하고 우리 the person who's ready. Okay, Byung-Hayun. We're gonna hear from Hayun. While Hayun is talking, other people, you have to practice yours silently. Okay? Ready, set, start.
Like our life's reason cannot be like suffering someone or torturing someone, because it is not there is no any like a purpose to others when we torture others or suffer others. So I think it cannot be our life easy. Also, Roscuro's life is a life, and this means happiness and goodness. So he believes that, out of the dungeon, like 10 years later, I think he's kind of better than another rat.
Okay, so torturing others and then giving pain to others cannot be the meaning of one's life, because if you do that, you cannot find any true meaning or purpose. But if you help other people, improve other people's lives, and if you contribute something, or if you make a difference in society, then you can feel very much fulfilled and then satisfied with yourself. But the other way around, it's impossible to do that. And Roscuro is looking for happiness, light, and is looking to the future, not the dreary and gloomy present. Okay, that was wonderful. So who's gonna go next? Okay, then I guess I have to pick by lottery. Alright. 오케이. 나 그래도 할 수 있다. 없어요? 없어요? 진짜 없어요? 그냥 한 번만 더 연습하고 그 다음에 뽑을게. 한 번만 더 다 같이. 수빈이 할 거야? 오케이. Let's hear from 수빈. Alright. Other people. 그렇게 하면 안 돼. 미리 예약은 없어요, 여러분. 예약은 없고요. 수빈이하고 선생님 피드백 주고 그 다음에 손 들면 되는 거예요, 여러분. So while 수빈 is talking, everybody has to practice silently. Ready, set, start.
He has only one chance of living. Botticelli suffering with others, it is not a good thing to do it. And so I think my life meaning is studying.
Reading, meaning studying, yeah?
He's studying for the university, go to college, and his study is my life meaning.
Okay, so making other people suffer cannot be the meaning of your life. You got only one chance to live, and then you want to make positive influence to the other people rather than destroy others. And for Subin, academics is her meaning of life because by doing so, she can learn new knowledge and then she can improve herself. And then if she had some weaknesses, she can overcome them. So she can feel very much proud of herself. That's why she considers academics as the meaning of her life. That was very wonderful. Who's going to go next? Okay, Honey, we're going to hear from Honey. Ready, set, huh? huh?
이거 하나만 한 문제만
하나만 해도 괜찮아? 아니면은 제일 좋아하는 부분을 이렇게 합쳐서 해도 되고. Okay, let's hear from Honey. Other people practice. Ready, set, start.
The reason why rescue said light is light because the rats and other rescue and other rats are living in the dark.
잠깐만. 여러분, 환희는만 말하고 다른 사람은 소리를 내면 안 돼. 마음속으로만 해야 돼. 이렇게. 오케이, 다시 해볼게요. Ready, set, start.
The reason why rescue said light is light because other rats and rescue can only see the darkness in the dungeon, and rescue was curious about seeing the light, and light is the opposite of darkness. So I think rescue light to light. And the second part, to avoid being brainwashed is like to empty our brains because we can have many stuff in our brains that causes more disease or like can be brainwashed by being the good person of being.
Oh, okay. Rescue, the reason why he's seeking light is because he has intense curiosity about something new and then he wants to learn and improve. He has a lot of passion inside and not to be brainwashed and not to be manipulated by others. You have to be open-minded. So you cannot just like stick by the dogma or the knowledge, the old knowledge that you have been holding on to. But then you always have to have the open-mindedness to question the knowledge that you have always held. Okay, that was nice. 최재원, we're gonna hear from 최재원. Okay, 재원이 할 때 다 같이 속으로 연습하세요. Ready, set, start.
Botticelli says his life is very good because torturing new jailers is fun, but Roscuro hates torturing and he just did what Botticelli just said, and he has little left of thinking independently. So, and also he believed light is on the outer side of the castle because in the dungeon there is only darkness and jailers and unhappy people. But in the castle there are many happy people.
Oh.
I think Roscuro thinks life is focused on.
Oh, okay. So Botticelli, he loves torturing other people. But Botticelli could also be a victim because he could have been manipulated by the jailer, Gregory. So he lost his ability to independently think. And then the dungeon is filled with unhappiness and darkness. But Roscuro, he wants something different. He wants to go on an adventure. He wants to challenge himself. That way, he's a pioneer. Okay, thank you. Who's going to go next? Okay, we're going to hear from 남현우. 현우 할 때 다 같이 연습할게요. Ready, set, start.
Roscoe said that meaning of life is light, and I think that's because of that Roscoe had lived with no light in dungeon, and everyone thinks that with no a weakness of no light that is that we cannot see anything. And for me, the meaning of the life is playing sports with my friends, because if I play sports with my friends, then my stress from studying will go away.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So life is the meaning of life for Roskier, and for Hyunwoo personally, his meaning of life is playing sports like soccer. He's really good at it. I'm aware of that. And then when we do something that we're really good at, and then when we do something that we're talented at, we feel a lot of pride, and then we feel a lot of satisfaction. And that by playing sports, you can build strong bonds with your friends as well. That was wonderful, Hyunwoo. Thank you. Who's gonna go next? Okay, Dua. Dua, ready, set, start.
So Roscoe says the meaning of life is light, and I think it is because the dungeon was so dark, and he wanted to see the world, and it needed light to see the world. So I think he loved it light, and Otis Sally says that the meaning of life, his life, is suffering others, and I think it isn't that bad because suffering others isn't evil who like think like that. And my meaning of life is love because I love everything.
That's wonderful. Oh yeah. So he is locked inside the dungeon, but he wants to go outside and explore the outside world. So he took great amount of courage to go outside and then go to the party at the palace, but he got rejected by everyone, and he got despised, and then everyone considered him disgusting, and that's how he felt so deeply hurt, because it required great amount of courage for him to go outside, but then he felt he was refused. Okay, thank you. Who's gonna go next? 지금부터는 이제 러리야. 오케이. 근데 이제 시간이 너무 돼가지고 여러분, 일단은 지금 발표를 한 사람은 그걸 뜯어가지고요, 자기 파일에 넣고 쌤 보여주면 갈 수 있고요. 아직 발표 못하신 분은 이름을 써서 쌤한테 지금 제출을 좀 하세요.
나 잘못 들었다. 그쵸? 잠깐만 들어가자.
이거를 붙여, 아니야. 이거를 붙이고. 오케이. 좋아요. 네, 감사합니다. 네, 감사합니다. 네, 감사합니다. 네. 네, 감사합니다. 네. 그렇죠. 발표를 이미 했으면은, 네, 고마워요. 네, 고마워요. 발표를 이미 했으면은 파일에다가 넣고, 선생님 보여주고 갈 수 있고, 발표하지 못했다 그러면은 이거 내고 그러고 가시면 돼요. 그거 발표했죠. 발표하면은 파일에다가 넣고 쌤 보여주고 가면 돼요. 오케이, 재원, feel free to go. 오케이.
이거 다
Yes. Okay, honey. You're good to go. Yeah, bye-bye.